On this episode, the definition of the Tesla 369 code. Now this here, as most of us already know, is the Tesla 369 code or logo, whatever you want to call it. First, we'll briefly go over how we got here for those of us who are not familiar, and then we will explain what it means right after. Please use discernment when listening to any of our videos. Alright, so first we started off with a circle and the numbers from 1 to 9. And as we already know from the music chart, the previous episodes, that the octaves double on the way up and they get divided in half on the way down. So let's do that starting with the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, so we'll draw a line to the 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, we'll draw a line to the 4. 4 plus 4 is 8, draw a line to the 8. 8 plus 8 is 16, there's no 16, but we also know from the music chart that we can add the numbers. So 1 plus 6 is 7, so we'll draw a line to the 7. 7 plus 7 is 14, 1 plus 4 is 5, so we'll draw a line to the 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, so we're back at the 1. 10 plus 10 is 20, and the pattern repeats again, which forms the chevron. Now on a side note, what doubles like that starts off as 1 and then doubles into 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. Cells do that. For example, the cells in a human body, in the physical vehicle. Now with that in mind, we're left with the 3, the 6, and the 9. So we start with the 3. 3 plus 3 is 6, we draw a line to the 6. 6 plus 6 is 12, so 1 plus 2 is 3, we're back at the 3. 12 plus 12 is 24, 2 plus 4 is 6, now we're back at the 6. 24 and 24 is 48, 4 plus 8 is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, and we're back at the 3. And this pattern repeats. It just goes back and forth from the 3 to the 6. So there's a connection there. Which leaves us with the 9. And as we already know from the music chart, that the 9 is where the universe was created from. So you cannot break up the 9. For example, 9 plus 9 is 18, 1 plus 8 is 9, 36 is 9, 72 is 9. And if we were to divide it, same thing. 4.5 is 9, 2.25 is 9, and so on. So the 9 stays 9, which forms now the triangle. So what does this mean? Basically, we already know that we are here in a school, but it's not a school trying to teach you anything new. It's a school trying to get you to remember who you truly are through life experiences. And like any school, you have teachers, you have friends that help guide you, and you have principals. And this here is no different. It means that here on Gaia, our beautiful blue planet, hence the circle, with the dimensions 1 to 9, hence the numbers, you are in the physical vehicle, hence the chevron, in the 3rd dimension, hence the 3, under the guidance and protection of the Galactic Federation of Light in the 6th dimension, hence the connection, and under the supervision of the Arcturian Council of 9 in the 9th dimension, hence the 9, which forms the triangle. So it's basically telling us what's going on behind the scenes, the situation that we find ourselves in here on the planet. And also, the pyramids and the Sphinx in Giza are pretty much telling us the same thing. You see, we already know from the dimensions episode that the triangle stands for the 3rd dimension, hence the 3 sides. And there's a Sphinx watching guard over it, but the Sphinx has a pharaoh head, suggesting a higher intelligence than your average cat. So, therefore, it means that there's a higher intelligence watching over the 3rd dimension, hiding in plain sight, like usual. And of course this was going to be kept hidden from us because we were supposed to be alone, remember? Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.